And as you could have imagined, and I'm not saying as you know because apparently that's a bad literary term to use as I have recently learned, but either way, there were some bad movies that just couldn't make the list. I originally thought that this decade was only going to have like 5 bad movies and that's it. But no, I found over 24 terrible movies from this decade. And here's some of them. Rover Dangerfield. Haha, did you know that I turned Rodney Dangerfield into a dog? I'll take some lessons. Haha. Considering that he's dead in real life, I'm not even gonna touch this one. They even have a stupid corn dog joke, which I'm not even gonna play. Rock-a-doodle. I just find this movie stupid. Not offensive or anything, just stupid. But yeah, the music is still bad. The Magic Voyage. A stupid German film talking about American history. Once Upon a Forest. The 90s had some stupid environmental messages, like this one. The Swan Princess, a very terrible movie from the 1990s. The only reason why it didn't make it on the list because I found Space Jam to be worse. The Swan Princess at least used original characters that didn't have a reputation. Meanwhile, the Looney Tunes characters I expected to be better. But yeah, consider the Swan Princess to be my number 11. Thumbelina. Did you know this was the first animated film to win a Razzie? That's a good reason to put it on here. The Pebble and the Penguin. Tim Curry was not enough to save this movie. Pocahontas. A lot of people really hate this movie and consider it one of the worst movies of all time. I actually don't hate this movie. I think it's actually pretty good. It's funny and it's got nice animation. Wiggins is just a fun character and I love that little raccoon Miko. But yeah, the history of this movie is bad and compared to the rest of the Renaissance, this doesn't hold up as much as them. Yeah, definitely the worst main Disney movie of the 1990s. But at the same time, this is the least bad of the dishonorable mentions. Almost good enough to not be on the list. Gumby! I've seen better stop-motion animated movies from the 1990s, like The Nightmare Before Christmas. This one is underwhelming. All Dogs Go to Heaven 2. Was this sequel really necessary? Doug's first movie. I will give it this. It's still better than the Rugrats movie, but it's basically 3 episodes of Doug glued together. Even the advertisements for this one was stupid. It was the first Doug movie stamp ever! I guess they thought they were gonna get some sequels, but like The Last Airbender, it only got 1 movie. Maybe Disney should have kept this out of theaters and not tried to compete with Rugrats. And finally, the Titanic movie from 1999. The only reason why it's not on the list is that it didn't follow all 5 rules. This was in theaters, yes, but not American theaters. It's why the Beauty and the Beast sequels didn't make it on the list, because those were only straight to video films. The Titanic one is funny to me, so even if it did fit all 5 rules, it wouldn't have made it on. And now, after 9 awful movies and a dozen dishonorable mentions, let's end February with number 1.